Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. In the last episode, I kind of had to cut short there for a second, but with a hard cut because I got a phone call, so sorry about that. But we kind of filled in some residential out in the suburbs, which is pretty nice to see the city kind of grow, the residential part of the city grow everywhere on the map, which is great, but it is causing lots of traffic in the areas, which is a little concerning, but as of right now it's not an issue, at least. So we're just following this car into the new area where we kind of built. This is by the lemonade factory, which, so yeah, in the last episode we kind of built this park and we filled in this residential suburban area. So in today's episode, I want to spend just a little bit of time out here before we kind of change gears. So that's what we're going to do. So, and one of the main reasons is because of education, especially our high school education. It's not very good out this way. And our elementary school could be better. So there's a few things that we're going to do here first before we kind of move on to the rest of the city. So let's do this. So I wanted to get one of these little churches out this way because it does count towards education. And I was hoping it was going to fit in there, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. Darn. Maybe we can get it in right here. It's not really snapping as well as I hoped it would. Yeah, that works. Alright, so that's going to give a bit of elementary school bonus, even though it's a church, so... but we're gonna get a high school, and I was thinking about taking the suburban high school and putting it out over here, but maybe the smaller city high school is the way to go. And I think that's probably the way we're gonna do it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take an asymmetrical road, and we're going to draw it in from about here, right to there. All right, we're gonna turn the traffic light off. Oh, what did I just do? Switch to traffic lights. Oh, there we go. We're gonna turn those off, and we're going to make sure that there's a yield sign coming out of there. And then something I did notice when I was looking at things is I want to kind of manipulate the speed on these roads because I want to make sure people take these roads. Because I don't want them cutting through the suburban area. I just saw it happen with one of the cars earlier when I was just loading up the game. Instead of taking the main road and going this way, they took the main road, cut over here, and then went this way. So I want to make sure that they stick this way, and one of the ways you can do that is by manipulating the road system. So yeah, so we're gonna do this, and then we're going to draw a small road. Let's do one of these. And we're just going to... Actually, it's not as close as the train track as I was hoping. So let's just do this. And then we're going to take this road. Just put it right beside. Cool. And then this is going to be like our high school area. Okay, so high school. I guess it should be over here. Probably not too close to the bridge. Yeah, that works. Then let's do something funky, and let's get a... Oh, is this auto-saving, or is it just glitching out? Ah, there we go. This is what I wanted. Let's get a parking lot just beside the school. Let's turn snapping off. Yeah, that works. Maybe we can upgrade this road to something like this. Let's see what this is going to kind of look like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, and then now let's get the markings in on on this parking lot. Forgot to turn anarchy on. It's a must for when you're doing this. Okay, that works. And then we need to get one of these. Spin it around. Perfect. And you can just pretend that that one is a spot. We're going to put one over here though. All right. So that should we should get a pathway in behind here for sure. Path right here, and we'll turn the guidelines back on for this. I probably shouldn't have. We wrote guidelines off. There we go. Kind of makes it look like it's all one, and then we'll do that. All right. There we go. Now people can walk all around the high school. Perfect. So now that we have that in, let's just get a few little parks in here. Where's parks? Oh, wow. All right, got the baseball diamond in, and what else could we get in? How about these outdoor basketball courts? Maybe let's draw another small road in. We'll do this grassland one again. How does that look? Oh, darn. Oops. There we go. And we'll do dedicated turning lanes on both of these. You know what? I don't know if that's what I want to do. Maybe we can just kind of make it like a park instead. I like a city park. So we'll do something like this. We'll get a side gate in, and then we have to go to districts here to get to the parks tab, and we'll just kind of do this. All right, let's just get this little bit just in case we decide to do something with it. All right, and then we're going to need this pathway. Let's get like a bit of a curve in like this. Okay, so we're gonna need a small gate there. Oh, darn. All right, that kind of works. And then now this is kind of connected up too. Fantastic. And I wonder if like a plaza could work in here or something like that. Oh, look at that. It does. And let's get some restrooms, because with sports diamonds you Gotta have some. Let's get one there. And that's probably gonna be good. Maybe a gazebo. All right, and then we'll get some trees. And we'll call it a day for this park. Awesome. So High Garden High School. If someone has a name for this high school, please give me a suggestion in the comments down below. But that's where we're gonna leave that area for now, and we're probably gonna come back to it in a little bit. But I kind of want to get moving on stuff down here, and there's a few things I wanted to switch up over here. So we're just going to D-zone. Oh, whoa, not all of it. Let's say these two. And we'll do that one too. So I'm just gonna pause the game while I make sure that I select all that I want. Okay, so then we're going to zone in a small apartment there, and then we're going to do high density commercial there. And then on this side, we're going to dezone that. And let's just get the select these two, because I want to do something a bit different. So I'm just going to get a small office in there, and then we're going to do a small apartment, and we're going to do some high density commercial there. Oops, no, that's fine. And then the rest is going to be high density commercial. So this should kind of mix it up a bit more. And my hope is that by doing this, it's going to kind of keep the theme of the area while also maintaining a bunch of these residences. And also I want to destroy this one too. Dezone that, and then I want to get a high density commercial in there as well. Just try to split it up a bit more, because this is still like the leisure area. So let's get that speed going on the game, and we'll see what comes of it. There we go. Now that whole thing should be one building. All right. So now that that's going to kind of start growing a bit, I want to start talking about our layout down here. So Thornton Gardens, this is really unique, and I want to keep it around. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a park around it. We're going to use these 4-lane roads because I just want to make sure that what we're doing is going to kind of stay there for good. But we need to figure out a grid first. So I guess this can be kind of what the grid goes off of. That works. To about there. So it's 30 by 30 so far. All right, so that's going to be kind of like the main park of the downtown. It's pretty big, but it's going to be the majority of what we're doing. So, or of like the parks, because it's downtown. There's not going to be that many parks around. And then I want to get the ferry in because we didn't finish that last time. So this is the tricky one, is where does the ferry go? So we're going to have a road come out this way. So the main part of the city is going to be about over here. And that's probably where the port should be, right? What if we take this road and we continue it down? All right, and now let's see if we can kind of get this. Oh, perfect. That works really good. All right, let's get some water in over here. Just make sure we fill out the whole area. And we're going to pretty much do most of this because we're going to be building out here and I just don't want to have to come back to it. I'll come back over here. Oops, left a little bit there. Okay. And then we'll do the same from over here. Connect it up. And we're almost done. Just so we don't have to keep going back to the water because we all know I'm gonna forget. All right, looking good. And we'll leave that for now. All right, so now that we have that in, I'm not gonna turn it on yet because, oh darn, they're mad because of the noise of the bars. Come on. Wow, they're really mad. The sensitive ecosystem that I changed up too much apparently. Maybe we shouldn't have these two here. Let's put an office in instead. All right, we'll see what happens with that now. All right, so now we need to kind of get a little Y interchange here. So this is not going to be a highway going through. It's going to be kind of like a boulevard because I'm thinking about building like the university out here and maybe some low density housing and whatnot. So I don't really want the highway to be that. So the idea is the highway is going to come off of here. It's going to turn into a boulevard, go right along here, like a main avenue of a city, and then it's going to kind of continue on into the university. So let's might as well get on it. So we need to take off up to here. And we'll go all the way right up to the bridge. Yeah. And then we're going to come into here. And we're going to find that Y junction. All right, now which way should it go? Is it all the same? I think it might be. Ah, okay, so we want to make sure that... Oh yeah, it is pretty much all the same. So let's turn snapping off. This might be a little more difficult than I thought, just to try to get it in here. Let's take out this, because this is kind of messing up a little bit. And let's try to turn snapping back on. So I'd love for it to snap in right there. All right, maybe not. We might have to draw this in ourselves. All right. the node controller mod is just outstanding. So you can select this node, and then just this to make it sloped does so much for the angle of the node. Okay, back to the movement mod, and you know this one is pretty good. But you know what? The node controller sometimes have trouble pulling up. There we go. We'll go and we'll select all these nodes and oh, there's one. We'll make it sloped. Make it sloped. Oh, we already did that one. Okay. And we'll do this one. Make it sloped. Perfect. Something like that. Oh, whoa, sorry. Alright, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So these people can choose their lanes here and go off into their own directions. This person can go underground if they want to get into the city. They each have 2 ways of getting on and off. Yeah, all right. This worked out pretty nicely. So now the tricky part. We need to turn this into a boulevard. So we're going to take this large road, and we have a few options. We have a few asymmetrical options too, which is great. Oh, this is even an 8-lane road. Wow. Let's start with this. Right about here, and we will so I want it straight over this way. Let's make sure road guidelines are back on, because I want to I turned them all off. Jeez. There we go. This seems like a good spot for the boulevard. All right. Something like that. All right, that looks really good. And then from here, it's going to split off into the highway. So we'll get the 3-lane highway. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll just use the movement mod. That works pretty nicely. And we'll make sure there's no U-turns there. But, oh no. But let's try to get this as tight as possible. Alrighty. Let's get back to that node controller mod, which is just Control N once you install it. Sometimes you gotta push it a bunch of times though. Alright, we'll do this one. And that works with me. Oh geez. All right, that works, and then we'll just do this. So we're gonna grab the, yeah, the whatchamacallit, and we were going to do this. So make sure that none of them turn right. and just straight on. I think that's going to work. And then on this side, it's just, you know what, maybe we should make sure it's this over here, just so that there's no confusion. They're going over this way. We'll see. We'll have to see how that works out. But now that we have this main boulevard in, I think this is going to be a good spot to kind of see where the city kind of goes from. So let's take this. We'll do straight. And perfect. Another grassline road out this way. I'm worried about doing that, but it is a downtown, so cool. And what do we do from here? I think we probably break up the grid from there. Okay, don't want to build over there yet. Bit of a hill. All right, so that's looking pretty good to start off with. We're going to actually start building down there soon, but this is already established as a park, and this looks pretty nice. I know what we can do. We can take this, and we will delete that. Take it to there, and then we'll get like a smooth curve. Perfect. So now that Mapleton has a smooth way of getting down this way if they need to, and we've kind of opened up this area. This is probably a good spot for like a business park kind of thing. And then we'll need to start figuring out how we're going to get our grid along this way, especially because this is going to start breaking it up. But that is probably for our next video. We did a lot today, and we're just going to do a bit more because I noticed our power is kind of running a bit iffy right now. So let's just let's check our budget. The power budget is doing good, but we can probably get it to 110% and see if that kind of gives us the boost we need. Yeah, okay, it's fine for now. And the garbage processing is definitely needs to be a bit better, but that is going to be a whole other episode. So now that we have that, I'm a little concerned about this kind of stuff, but hopefully that should remedy itself in the near future. I'm also concerned that we're running out of industrial demand since we have this school built, because it's educating people. People are less likely to go into industry, so we definitely need to get more people. And I think we kind of zoned in everything that we were going to out this way anyways. Yeah, I guess we could get some more housing over here, but anyways, hey, look at this. It's just the academic report. We can get some housing over here and over here, why not? How is the school doing? Still 3 stars. We just need more students. We're almost there. All right, so that's good. But that's where we're going to leave today's episode, everyone. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button too if this is your first time here, so you can find your way back. And make sure to get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of New Lancaster, where we're probably going to be building the downtown. So hope you have a good one, everyone. Happy weekend, and peace out.